Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the Star Wars saga began, and Kenner continues the excitement.
Papa!
Tauntaun, Hoth-Wampa, and action figures each sold separately.
Han Solo! Help! It's got Luke! Papa! Watch it, Tauntaun! Gotcha!
Tauntaun comes with an open belly rescue feature.
You'll be okay, Luke, as soon as I chase away that thing. Papa!
Tauntaun, Hoth-Wampa, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
No life forms here.
Wampa!
New Hoth-Wampa, Luke Skywalker, and Han Solo in Hoth outfits, each sold separately.
I'll look higher.
Wampa! Wampa!
R2-D2, use your sensor scope. I can't find Luke. Hey, you big fur coat. Try me on for size.
Wampa, 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 Wampa,
Thanks, Han. And you too, R2.
New Hoth-Wampa, R2-D2 with sensor scope and other action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Tauntaun! Tauntaun!
From Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, it's new Tauntaun.
My mission is urgent.
Tauntaun has removable reins and saddle. Action figures each sold separately.
Hey, you rebel soldier! Han Solo, help! Luke Skywalker's in danger.
Tauntaun's front and hind legs move.
Luke's okay. I found him. Our mission's complete.
Tauntaun from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately. New from Kenner.
Chewie, an Imperial Probot is searching for the rebel base.
It's Kenner's turret and Probot playset. You have to put it together.
Let's check it out, Chewbacca. Keep me covered with a laser cannon.
Action figures each sold separately. You can move Han Solo with the action lever and knock out the Probot.
We got him, Chewie! Yay! But now they know where we are.
Turret and Probot playset from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
It's Wampa Cave. Luke's inside. We better get him out. Guard! Wampa!
Introducing Hoth World. 3 playsets in 1. New from Star Wars Micro Collection line. 19 die-cast figures and action poses included.
Wow, they're small enough to fit in one hand. Yeah, pow! So much for Probot Prime. It's safe, Chewie. Arr! We can get back to Hoth Iron Cannon. Hey, it connects to Hoth Wampa Cave. Han's here.
Close blast doors. Raise Rebel Soldier in observation tower. Empire's approaching, Princess Leia. Activate ion cannon.
They're bombarding the base. Quick, connect to the Hoth generator attack. They're headed in with Scout Walker and Stormtroopers.
Scout Walker's hit, sir. Aim for the generators, men. Good work.
The world of Hoth is ours. Yeah!
Hoth World from Star Wars Micro Collection line. Playsets also sold separately. Figures included. New from Kenner.
Wampa! Hoth Wampa Cave. Luke's inside. It connects to Hoth Iron Cannon.
Hoth World, 3 playsets in 1 from Star Wars Micro Collection line. 19 die-cast figures and action poses included.
Close doors.
Raise tower.
Activate ion cannon.
Connected to Hoth generator attack. Scout Walker's hit.
Target generator.
The world of Hoth is ours. Yeah!
Hoth World from Star Wars Micro Collection line. Playsets also sold separately. Figures included. From Kenner.
We gotta knock out the command post. Come on.
From Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. New Imperial attack base that you put together.
Stormtroopers behind that gun.
Chewbacca, new Han Solo, and Imperial Stormtrooper action figures each sold separately. You can press the ice levers to pretend the mine explodes.
You okay?
Yeah!
And make the bridge fall.
That was close. Command post in sight. Fire! Nice job!
Imperial attack base from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately. New from Kenner.
An all-terrain walker. It's invaded Hoth.
From Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. New Hoth ice planet that you put together. You can make the elevator go up or down.
Halt!
New Imperial Stormtrooper, Rebel Soldier, and Han Solo action figures each sold separately.
Get him, Han.
When you push the action lever, Stormtrooper falls.
Now's my chance to sneak in. I'll cover you with the radar laser cannon.
Hoth Ice Planet from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately. New from Kenner. Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the Star Wars saga began, and Kenner continues the excitement. It's AT-AT, the all-terrain armored transport from Kenner. Batteries not included. You can make AT-AT walk. You can make AT-AT's legs crush some obstacles. AT-AT has a cockpit for Imperial commander and AT-AT driver. Action figures each sold separately. When you push a button to fire the laser cannon, you activate battle lights and sounds. There's even a troop compartment. AT-AT from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Action figures each sold separately.
The Empire's landing.
It's new AT-AT, the all-terrain armored transport from Kenner. Batteries not included. Action figures each sold separately. You can make AT-AT walk. Its legs are big enough to crush obstacles. You can move AT-AT's head and pretend to scan for rebels. AT-AT has a cockpit for Imperial Commander and AT-AT driver and laser machine guns. When you push a button to fire the laser cannons, you activate battle lights and sounds. There's even a troop compartment. New AT-AT from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Attacking Luke Skywalker's rebel base. Can Luke, in his snowspeeder, halt the Imperial walker?
Okay, Luke, here we go. Steady. Now! We got it!
Will the rebels survive? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
Laser guns, test firing, release landing gear.
From Kenner Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, it's new Rebel Armored Snowspeeder. Batteries not included.
You got my message.
C-3PO and Rebel Soldier action figures each sold separately.
We'll get you to safety. The Empire forces. We've got to escape.
Snowspeeder has laser guns with sound and light action.
Got 'em. Back to the rebel base.
Rebel Armored Snowspeeder from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. You have to put it together. Action figures each sold separately. New from Kenner.
Snowspeeder the Falcon, my left wing set. Emergency landing.
It's Millennium Falcon and Rebel Armored Snowspeeder. You have to put them together. Batteries for each not included. Ships and Rebel Commander action figure, each sold separately.
Enemy approaching. Test fire laser machine gun. Close cockpit. Prepare for takeoff. Resume mission. Yeah. All systems go.
Millennium Falcon, a Rebel Armored Snowspeeder sold separately. Action figure also sold separately from Kenner Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Dagobah sure is strange. Now, R2-D2, be careful. Uh-oh.
Action figures each sold separately, like Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 with sensor scope.
R2, come out of there right now. Help me locate Yoda with your sensor scope. You found someone, I'd say. Your search is over, Luke. Ben Kenobi and Yoda. Learns quickly, this young Jedi.
Yoda, R2-D2, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Luke Skywalker handles his saber well, Ben Kenobi. You should know, Yoda. Yes, I've been the Jedi Master for 800 years.
Yoda and other action figures each sold separately.
Beep, 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 beep. It's okay, R2-D2. I've got my laser pistol. Hold it, Luke. They're afraid of your snake, Yoda. You have nothing to fear. The Force is all around us.
Yoda and other action figures each sold separately from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection from Kenner.
What a creepy swamp.
It's Kenner's new Dagobah action playset. You have to put it together. Action figures each sold separately.
Yoda, I'm stuck. Fear not, Luke Skywalker. I'll save you. Now I'll teach you the ways of the Jedi with the lightsaber. Now how to levitate. I'm trying, Yoda. I did it.
New Dagobah action playset from Kenner Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Your step must be quick. Your action, sure.
Yoda puppet and the Force lightsaber each sold separately.
As you move your lightsaber, the sound of the Force moves with you. It can be a powerful friend. That is your first lesson. Learn it well. The Force isn't my lightsaber. The Force is in all things, even you, my young Jedi.
The Force lightsaber and new Yoda puppet each sold separately from Kenner Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection.
It's the new Boba Fett Star Wars large-size action figure from Kenner. Darth Vader sold separately.
Capture them alive. I'm the best bounty hunter in the whole galaxy. That's why you got the job.
Boba Fett has a see-through helmet with play rangefinder to locate your objective. You can move his legs, knees, arms, even wrists and elbows. His backpack unit is removable.
You have your mission. Good luck. I don't need luck. I'm the best.
New Boba Fett Star Wars large-size action figure from Kenner. Darth Vader sold separately.
I feel safe here.
Thanks to Lando Calrissian. Welcome to Cloud City.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, action figures R2-D2, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, each sold separately. And here's action figures Boba Fett, Darth Vader, and IG-88.
They can't escape us. I'll get the bounty. No, Bob, I will. You've got your mission, man. Now, move out.
IG-88, Bosk, Lando Calrissian, and other action figures each sold separately. From Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection from Kenner.
It's a Bespin guard.
Halt, strangers. Take us to Lando Calrissian. Follow me.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
I'm Lando. Who's there? Han Solo on a mission with a rebel soldier. What's your mission? We're fighting the Empire, and we need your help.
Han Solo, Rebel Soldier, Lando Calrissian, and Bespin Guard, each sold separately. From Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. New from Kenner.
Chewbacca, this way. Marv! Take me to Han Solo and Princess Leia. I must warn them.
New C-3PO that you can take apart, and other action figures each sold separately.
What happened? Han, Leia, sneak attack. I'm all in pieces. What a mess. Put him down, Chewie. How's that, C-3PO? Wonderful. Marv! Chewie says you have great legs.
Han Solo, new C-3PO with backpack, and other action figures each sold separately. From Kenner Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the Star Wars saga began, and Kenner continues the excitement.
Chewbacca's Marv!
It's C-3PO that you can take apart, and other action figures each sold separately.
Take me to Han Solo and Princess Leia. What happened? Han, Leia, sneak attack. I'm all in pieces. What a mess. Put him down, Chewie. How's that, C-3PO? Wonderful.
Han Solo, C-3PO with backpack, and other action figures each sold separately. From Kenner Star Wars, Return of the Jedi collection.
Take away his laser pistol, Lobot. You'll pay for this, Lando Calrissian.
Han Solo and other action figures each sold separately.
Albnut, check the carbon freezing chamber. Ready, sir. Why did you do it? The Empire tricked me, Han. I had no choice. Prepare for freezing. Long live the Alliance. Goodbye, my friend.
Lando Calrissian and new Han Solo, Ugnaught, and Lobot action figures each sold separately. From Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. From Kenner.
Prepare to receive cargo.
Kenner's Slave One comes with frozen Han Solo.
Is Han Solo completely frozen stormtrooper? Yes, Boba Fett.
Action figures each sold separately.
Place him in the prisoner retention unit.
Slave One has a rear loading ramp,
Prepare for takeoff. Check.
movable cannons, and gravity-operated wings that trigger lock.
On the Jabba.
Slave One with frozen Han Solo from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Intruders in Cloud City. Touchdown and investigate.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, twin-pod cloud car.
Bespin Guard, who is she? I'm Princess Leia. I'm being followed, Lando. Quick, get in.
Lando Calrissian and other action figures each sold separately. You can open and close both cockpits and push the landing gear up.
Don't worry, they'll never catch you now.
Twin-pod cloud car from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately. From Kenner.
Cloud Car pilot reporting, sir.
Twin-pod cloud car and action figures each sold separately.
All right. Make your report, pilot. Bovine, a rebel craft has just entered Bespin airspace. Sound the alarm. Attention all security personnel. Red alert. Guard, is the landing pad secure? Yes, sir. Rebel craft intercepted. We're ready for anything.
Twin-pod cloud car, new cloud car pilot, and other action figures each sold separately. From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Activate meditation chamber.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, new Darth Vader Star Destroyer that you put together, batteries not included.
Darth Vader's stronger now. He's got Luke.
New Luke Skywalker, action figures each sold separately. You can slide the viewing screen, turn Darth on the command bridge, and make Luke escape through the hidden hatch.
Test the laser cannon.
We gotta find Luke.
Darth Vader Star Destroyer from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, action figures each sold separately, new from Kenner.
I've waited a long time for this, Luke Skywalker. Ready, Darth Vader. Together we'll rule the galaxy.
Introducing Bespin World, new from Star Wars Micro Collection line. 16 die-cast figures and action poses included. It's 3 play sets in 1.
Here's Bespin Gantry. Darth Vader's dueling it out with Luke in Cloud City. Gee, all 4 of these figures fit in one hand. Yeah, they're really tiny. I'll connect Gantry to Bespin Control Room. Watch what happens to Luke. Wow, Luke and the Alliance are really done for this time. But there's lots more action in Bespin Freeze Chamber. 8 die-cast figures. Activate Bespin Freeze Chamber. He's frozen solid. I bet Boba Fett can't wait. Let a car go. But Lando's at the escape hatch. He'll save for us. Boy, he better move fast. He will, but for now I'll snap in the freeze chamber. So it's the whole world of Bespin. Yeah.
Bespin World from Star Wars Micro Collection line. Play sets also sold separately, figures included. New from Kenner.
Imperial Stormtrooper's injured, FX7. I'll save him.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Chewbacca's hurt, too.
FX7 has 8 movable arms.
The medical droid did it. You saved me, Rebel Soldier. Why? When the Force is with you, your duty is to do good.
FX7, Rebel Soldier, Imperial Stormtrooper, and Chewbacca. Action figures each sold separately from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection from Kenner.
Emergency! Our prisoner escaped!
New Rebel transport holds up to 42 action figures, each sold separately.
You'll never get me, Rebel Commander! You can't escape, Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. Didn't find the laser. Good. Backpacks and gas masks are safe. That means he's hiding in the escape hatch. You knew where I was. Oldest trick in the book.
New Rebel transport comes with everything you see here. Action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Long ago, in a galaxy far away, the Star Wars saga began, and Kenner continues the excitement.
We must capture Luke Skywalker.
Zuckuss, Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, AT-AT Commander, and Hoth Luke Skywalker, each sold separately.
Those guys don't give up.
Which way now, AT-AT Commander?
He must be in here. We've got you now, Skywalker. Shoes on the other foot. I've got you.
Zuckuss, AT-AT Commander, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Well done, Chewbacca. Parents, we've been ordered by the Rebel High Command to show you all the excitement and adventure of Star Wars action figures. Chewbacca, a new take-apart C-3PO. Here's new R2-D2 with sensor scope. 47 action figures in all, including new Imperial TIE Fighter pilot and Zuckuss. Remember, parents, there's only one Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection from Kenner.
It's the Darth Vader Collector's Case from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. You can display it or open it up into an action figure storage unit. It holds up to 31 action figures like Bossk, Lando Calrissian, and IG-88. Action figures each sold separately. There's even a handy chamber for accessories. And it's got a hidden handle, so you can take it with you. Darth Vader Collector's Case from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately. New from Kenner.
Bet you know what this is. It's the Darth Vader Collector's Case from the Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Inside, it's got room for your favorite Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back action figures.
They fit?
Yeah, there's new Dengar, AT-AT Driver, Rebel Commander, Leia, and 2-1-V. You can hold up to 31 action figures, each sold separately, and you can take them with you. Darth Vader Collector's Case. Action figures, each sold separately, from Kenner.
It's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back action figures, each sold separately. Here's Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, AT-AT Commander, and Zuckuss, all new. And this is the Darth Vader Collector's Case. It holds up to 31. There's room for new C-3PO, Cloud Car pilot, and R2-D2 with sensor scope. You can collect them, display them, and carry them with you. Also available, Star Wars Collector's Case, sold separately. Darth Vader Collector's Case, action figures each sold separately, from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Yoda, AT-AT Driver, 41 action figures from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, each sold separately. You can send for this new action figure survival kit free with 5 proofs of purchase from any Empire Strikes Back action figures. 12 accessories like Hoth backpack that fits on action figures sold separately. Offer expires May 31st, 1981. Details on specially marked packages at participating stores. Yoda, AT-AT Driver, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
It's new Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, each sold separately. Now you can send for this display arena for $2 and 10 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures. It displays in different ways up to 56 action figures not included. Offer expires May 31st, 1982. Details on specially marked packages at participating stores. New Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. It's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back action figures, 47 in all, each sold separately. Here's new Bespin Guard, AT-AT Commander, and Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. Now you can get this new 4LOM action figure free for 5 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures. Details on specially marked packages at participating stores. Offer expires August 31st, 1982. New Bespin Guard, new AT-AT Commander, new Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
It's Star Wars Micro Collection line with Death Star World, Hot World, Spectrum World, and vehicles, each sold separately. Here are 6 die-cast Rebel Soldiers and Stormtroopers, not available in stores. You can get them free for 2-person purchase in any places or vehicles in the Star Wars Micro Collection line. Details on specially marked packages at participating stores. Offer ends January 31st, 1983. Hot World from Star Wars Micro Collection line. Playsets also sold separately, figures included. New from Kenner.
Boba Fett's on my trail. Gotta jump to hyperspace.
From Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, new Hoth Ice Planet adventure game. When your Millennium Falcon lands on an Imperial villain's battle square, you bet your force cards.
Lost it.
But if you win 10 cards, you're ready for the final battle.
Look out, Darth. The Force wins again.
Hoth Ice Planet adventure game comes with everything you see here. From Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, new from Kenner.